What's going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Whiteboard Wednesday. My name is Chad Kaderi, CEO of DashClicks, and I'm super excited to talk about today's topic because this is something that we at DashClicks have essentially experienced for the last couple of years, and we've worked tremendously to basically increase and create an efficient live chat. So today what we're going to be talking about is how to create an efficient live chat at scale. So for those of you guys that are running live chat on your actual website, for those of you guys who don't know what live chat is, it's that little tiny bubble either on the bottom right, bottom left of your website that you installed. Somebody clicks on it, they open up a live chat, and bam, there you are, your team in the back end answering all of the tickets that are coming in. Now, you might be using multiple different softwares for this. There's tons of pretty famous ones known in the industry, like Intercom, Zendesk, and a bunch of others. If you just Google live chat software, you could find a good fit for yourself. But today, we're going to be talking about how do you actually create good customer service? How do you create a live chat experience that scales as your tickets scale? How do you create an experience where your customers get immediate answers, get immediate help, and essentially make sure that they never leave that live chat bubble? So today, we're going to do a quick Whiteboard Wednesday. I'm going to whiteboard out some really cool tips and tricks and tactics that you can implement inside of your business that will help you create, once again, an efficient live chat department, live chat community, live chat team, whatever it is that you want to call it. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to implement those things. So the first thing that you really want to focus on is your live chat bubble itself. So we at DashClicks are currently using Intercom for our live chat. So I'll talk to you kind of about some of the things that we're doing inside of Intercom and some of our experiences on some of the things that we did to actually improve our live chat in general. Okay, so first and foremost, you really want to focus on where and what that live chat is going to be. So as an example, if this is your website, just for beginners, usually, our live chat's right here on the bottom right of the page. Now, what you really want to focus on is you can create things. So the first thing that you can do to create just a better live chat experience and really scale this up is you want to create triggers. Okay? Usually, the number one way where we get inbound leads is from live chat triggers. And what this basically means is a visitor, so this awesome person, Bobby the Painter, will come to our website. Now, if Bobby the Painter is on our website for more than 10 seconds, which is the trigger that we have on DashClicks, if they are on our website for more than 10 seconds, I want to automatically pop open my live chat and basically send them a greeting message. And now what you want to do here is not just send them any old greeting message, you really want to ask them a question. Because what you want to do is you want to start a conversation, right? So you want to ask them something like, hey, are you interested in XYZ? Or if you're a marketing agency, as an example, you can say, hey, what type of industry are you? Or, hey, what service are you looking for? And you can also set triggers on certain pages. So as an example, if you know maybe that this specific page that they're on is maybe for a marketing agency and you have a landing page that's talking about your SEO services, you can set a trigger based on how long they've been on your website and also the page that they're actually on, which is pretty cool too. So now if you have both of these things in play, you can say, hey, I'm going to pop open a trigger if somebody's been on this specific page for more than 10 seconds. And the question that I'm going to ask them here now is pertained directly to SEO because I know that that's the page that they're on. So I can say, hey, are you looking for SEO services? Yes or no? And that's how you want to start conversations. So triggers are usually the first thing that you can do. Now, the best thing that you want to do on the back end, and we've learned this at scale, is you really want to focus on segmentation, segmenting the actual inbound live conversations that you're having. So let's clear this really quick. All right. And let's talk about segmentation really quick. Usually what we've experienced inside of DashClicks is there's pretty much a set set of categories where people actually open up a live chat and want to speak to somebody, right? What is their question? Why are they here? What are they looking for? The first one that we've usually gotten is sales. This person has a sales inquiry, right? Number one. Okay. Number two, what we've experienced is billing. People have questions about their bill or their invoices or when the next time they're going to get charges, right? Or any questions like that. Then, since we're a software company, we have tech support, right? So, tech support. Okay. So, because we're a software company, people open up a live chat and they ask us, hey, this isn't working, or hey, can you help me do this, right? So, these are really the three main segmentations that we have. Now, to do this and to build this at scale efficiently, the reason why you want to use these different segmentations is a couple of different reasons, okay? When somebody opens up, once again, a live chat and they're on your website, okay, and they pop that little live chat bubble, you can use what's called routing. Okay, and we do this a lot at DashClicks, okay? So based on the questions that they're asking, we also have a bot, which we use Intercom for, and the bot will, have that startup question like we showed. It'll initiate the trigger, and then once they start asking questions, we take them down these paths through the bot, and at the end of the bot, when they're ready to actually speak to somebody, based on the questions that they asked or where they came from, we automatically start routing them into separate buckets, okay? And on the back end, we actually have dedicated team members. We might have 3 people in sales, 1 person in billing. This is just an example, 3 person in tech support, right? Into these different buckets. And we also actually have one that's called general, where this basically means if this inquiry came in, but did not essentially make it, they weren't really inquiring about sales, they weren't inquiring about billing, they weren't inquiring about tech support. This is almost like just a general random question that just couldn't fall into any one of these buckets. What we do is we have a person here that's dedicated to digging a little bit deeper. Maybe if the bot didn't do a good job, we find a little bit more of what they're looking for, and then we essentially route them. We route them to one of these 3 places. Let me get my pointer back here. I lost my pointer there. And that's basically what we do. So we just basically route them to these 3 places. That's what our general inbox is used for. Okay. Now what happens is we also in Intercom at scale, this is how you want to set this up because we get hundreds of tickets a day here at DashClicks. So what you want to do is as these tickets come into the system, you want to have the segmentation down. You want to have it going to the specific buckets or the specific inboxes. And then you want to have those routing rules, right, to go to the specific people and round robin your tickets out. Okay, so we basically have inboxes, and on every single inbox we have routing rules that'll round robin tickets automatically out to the specific rep, so they get evenly distributed, so we can start moving quickly. Now, let's talk. So this is basically just how you can set up for scale. Now you understand that if you're and just being transparent, if you're getting 1 or 2 tickets a day, you don't need to do any of this stuff. Okay, but if you're really looking and if you're really trying to really create an efficient live chat system, these are the things that you want to implement, right? So let's go back now. Let's talk about really metrics, what we're looking for here at DashClicks with our live chat team. Okay, the first metric that you really want to focus on is time to answer, right? Time to answer. Okay, and this basically means how long does it take a team to answer a live chat ticket when that ticket opens. Our goal at DashClicks is under 1 minute. Okay, this is under, all right? And what that basically means is if somebody goes to our website, opens up the live chat bubble, we want to make sure that a live rep is actually speaking to them in under a minute, because in the live chat world, imagine it for yourself. If you go and you open up a live chat, you're probably not hanging out there too long. You're going to be there for probably max a minute or 2, and then you're bouncing out. You're really not going to be there for a long time, right? So that's one thing that we focus on here at DashClicks. Another thing is time to close. How long did it actually take our reps to actually close tickets? Now, this one is really tricky. because we have tech support tickets that might go on for days or even weeks, right? So it's a little bit tricky. We don't actually have a set time for this, but this is something that you want to really look at and optimize. I think right now, I think ours is maybe like, I want to say like 3 hours or something like that, right? And that might seem like a long time, but when you have hundreds of tickets a day and you're averaging this out, it does take sometimes a long time to solve tickets, right? Because sometimes if it's a billing issue, you need to look further. If it's a tech support issue, we need to get in touch with our dev department, things like that, right? So not all tickets get answered really, really fast, even though if you really think about it from our end, the majority of them do get answered pretty fast. It's just the ones that don't average it out to make this response time a little bit higher. Okay. Another thing that you want to look at is customer satisfaction. Okay, and here you really want to have a 90% or above. Okay, and that's what really we strive for. Intercom has this really cool thing where after every time one of our reps close a ticket, the user automatically gets an email asking them for a rating. How was our customer service? How did our DashClicks rep perform today? Not only can they give us a star rating from, I think it's like 1 to 5 or something like that, but they can also actually leave a review with it. So they can type in and leave a review with it, and we review this for every single one of our reps every single week, and we try to make sure that we get at least 90%. You're never going to get 100%. It's practically impossible. We'd love for it to get 100%, but setting realistic expectations is also really important for yourself as a company as well. So these are really the 3 metrics to look at. Okay, there's obviously tons of other metrics that you can look at to improve, but these are the top 3 that we look at to make sure that we're doing really, really well in support. Okay, so once again, just kind of to recap here, you want to make sure that you have triggers going out to start conversations. You want to make sure that you have your department segmented. You want to make sure that you have routing down to round robin efficiently so reps can get equal distribution across tickets. You want to make sure that your metrics are good, getting response time to under a minute, time to close. You want to try to get that down as fast as you can with, at the same time, providing good support. And obviously, always want to stay over that 90% customer satisfaction. So hopefully these things here today that we spoke about will actually help you scale up your live chat department, go in and start implementing these inside of your live chat system today. And we will see you on the next Whiteboard Wednesday. Thanks very much, and we'll see you on the next one.